Hello, my name is Miranda Lund, and today I will be going over the importance of the collection policy in school libraries. The American Library Association provides 10 different reasons why school libraries should have a collection policy to reference. Of these 10 reasons, I noticed three main themes. 1. Guidance to grow the collection. Everyone deserves to see themselves represented in books and to hear what people with opposing viewpoints have to say. By including this in the collection policy, the librarians are taking an active step to stay unbiased in building the collection. Additionally, having a selection policy helps avoid unnecessary or overlap spending. The second theme is to maintain the collection. The library continues to grow and change as the community's needs change, and as new information is discovered. A collection policy needs to discuss how materials that are worn out of date, or excess will be handled. The library can only hold so many books. Deciding which books stay and which needs to be replaced and which to let go of are sometimes some very tough calls. Having this outline in the collection policy provides guidance for the librarians when making these tough decisions. The third theme is addressing patrons' concerns. This provides guidance for people to share their concerns about library materials and outlines how the library reviews these materials. It helps ensure that we are consistent with all library concerns. Self-censorship is an issue that many librarians struggle with. Self-censorship is when the librarian does not purchase or display a book because they are avoiding potential conflict the book might cause. In a 2023 study called Silence in the Stacks, an exploration of self-censorship in high school libraries, the researchers looked at 90 public high schools in Texas. They found a correlation between the size of the school and or school district and the number of controversial books that were on the library shelves. They also saw patterns that books with LGBTQ+ themes were more likely to be excluded, while books that were considered controversial due to drinking, profanity, and drugs were more likely to be included. Self-censorship is a big issue. It denies students their right to information. It also takes away the students' opportunities to expand their worldview and build empathy towards others. In the 2023 study, we saw the impact that budget and space can have on a school library. Many of the smaller schools had less books overall and less controversial books on the shelves. One of the reasons for this disparity could be if the librarian has a smaller budget to begin with, they may be even more selective of the books being purchased. As mentioned in the beginning, having a formal collection policy and procedures in place help guide librarians to avoid self-censorship. 51% of the schools reported not having a formal selection policy. Having a formal selection policy needs to become a standard in school libraries. As the role of the school librarian and the school library changes, we need to continue to educate the community about the role of the library to serve all of the community members. We want to make sure we are providing good books for students, but what exactly makes a good book? Todd Kyle explores this idea in his article called Children's Collection Development: Good Books or Books Kids Like. In the article, he discusses some literary qualities associated with good books, such as complex, believable characters, engaging themes and plots, and a varied language and style of writing. He also acknowledges that some books people like on a personal level. There is no literary reason necessarily, but the reader enjoys reading the book. This leads him to the conclusion that good books are simply books kids like. As librarians grow their collections, they need to remember that a book's quality can be measured in different ways. If the book satisfies and delights the reader, it is a good book. Additionally, the library should seek to provide a wide variety of books because different people will have different interests.